Aphasia is a loss of language that has a variety of etiologies. One etiology, or common etiology, is stroke, but anything that impinges on the language centers of the brain could cause aphasia, a loss of language, reading, listening, speaking, and writing.
I don't know if I didn't feel anything. I woke up and he was swaying back and forth, and I just realized the car was going back and forth, back and forth.
And he was driving on some back roads, and he did have an accident. As he said, he was just in the car, slumped over, just with a very scared look on his face. And the cops had told me that he had a stroke.
The social approach in aphasia therapy is a very powerful approach because the clients are able to talk about how it feels to live with a chronic disability, and they're able to support and heal each other a lot more effectively. And often family members don't understand what it's like to live with a communication disorder, so their bonds become very immediate and very powerful.
And I think the group also helps very much because they're interacting with each other, and they're not ashamed of the way they talk. And I think that it brings out, the more he talks, the more his speech improves.
When Ivan started the group, he could barely put 3 words together and get his point across. And slowly, he worked hard and was able to get his point across and recover from his severe aphasia, and he became the hero of the group.
I go, okay, I want fish, okay. And she says, okay, now I understand what you're talking about. She tunes me out and she listens to what I have to say, and she understands what I'm dealing with. You go, okay, he wants fish.
I think that the person, though, on the other end needs to have a lot of patience. Sometimes you feel like pulling the words out of his mouth. If you really know the person, you sort of know what they want to say, but not all the time. It doesn't work that way. There's sometimes that I wish that I knew what he wanted to say. And sometimes he just needs to step back and kind of relax. And sometimes then the words just flow once he relaxes.
Even though I just get mad and I say, all right, I'll do it later on. It's hard. Let's put it that way. It's hard. But I have to be positive. I got to figure it out, and I want to get better back and forth, Whatever I have to do, I'm going to do it,
So he has a great outlook, and that's the most important thing, that he has a good outlook and a good disposition, and he's not mad about it. A lot of people are very angry that they had the stroke, but he just feels like, look, I'm here, and I'm going to just take every day as it comes and just make the best of it. And that's why we try to do whatever we can to just go ahead. We're a young couple, and we have a lot of life left to us. We have a lot of things that we want to do, and we're going to do them.